Bellevue Hall in Wilmington, Delaware commands the attention of all who pass through Bellevue State Park, a regal testament to the splendor of a bygone era. Once the estate of William du Pont, Jr., this stately mansion, remodeled to resemble a grand English country house, has transcended its roots as a private residence to become a public treasure enveloped in both history and hearsay. The hall's transformation from a family home to a state park facility has seen the preservation of its original magnificence and the nurturing of local legends. The whispered stories that surround Bellevue Hall are less about terror and more about the curious interplay between the historical legacy and the supernatural lore that such places often acquire over time. Patrons of the park and guests of private events held at the hall have reported instances that tantalize the imagination. A fleeting glimpse of a figure from the corner of the eye, an inexplicable sound that dances across the grand halls, or the soft rustling of vintage fabrics moving where no living person treads. The most enduring tale is that of a figure seen wandering the grounds, thought to be the spirit of William du Pont, Jr. himself, watching over the estate he so loved. This spectral presence is said to exude a sense of guardianship rather than foreboding, a continuing devotion to Bellevue that transcends the mere physical. Others speak of encountering a gentle but firm resistance when attempting to ascend the grand staircase, as if an unseen host were insisting on proper etiquette from a bygone age before one proceeds to the upper echelons of the house. Bellevue Hall's library, with its volumes of aged books, is another locus of the uncanny. It's a sanctuary of silence where the passage of time seems to slow, and where some have reported the sensation of being watched by the wise eyes of ancestors whose portraits adorn the walls. While paranormal investigation at Bellevue Hall are not as common as at more notorious locations, the stories that emerge from its elegant interior are no less compelling. These anecdotes, often shared by staff and visitors, contribute to the tapestry of the mansion's narrative, adding a layer of mystique to the historical facts. Today, Bellevue Hall stands not merely as a relic of the past, but as a living entity that continues to engage with its guests. It's a place where history is honored and preserved, and where the boundary between yesterday and today is charmingly indistinct. Exploring Bellevue Hall is to walk a path lined with the echoes of laughter, the remnants of past opulence, and perhaps to brush shoulders with the intangible essence of those who once called this mansion home. It invites all who enter to partake in its legacy, a legacy that may extend beyond the reach of time and into the realm of the eternal.